Listen closely to The Stork and the Cranes Mischief. Our trusting stork is about to learn that sometimes choosing your friends wisely can save you from a whole lot of trouble.
In a sunny meadow, Kixlori lived a long-legged stork named Stanley. Stanley had bright white feathers and a very friendly, trusting heart. He always looked for the best in everyone he met. One bright morning, as he stretched his long pink legs, he saw a group of lively cranes flying nearby. They were graceful birds, though sometimes a little bit cheeky. The cranes, with their quick, darting movements, landed near Stanley with an exciting flutter. "Hello, Stanley," chirped a sleek gray crane, its beady eyes twinkling mischievously. "We're going to visit a wonderful field just replanted with tasty seeds. Would you like to join our party?" Stanley, always happy to make new friends, didn't hesitate. He imagined delicious seeds and good company. The cranes described the field as the most delightful place, bursting with fresh, soft earth and scattered with yummy treats. They chirped about the promise of a grand feast. Stanley's heart warmed at the thought of sharing a meal with his new friends. He loved exploring new places and tasting new delights. He tucked his long beak into his feathers, feeling excited for the adventure ahead. As they flew together, the cranes whispered excitedly among themselves about the farmer's field. "It's full of the best seeds," one crane cawed playfully to another. Stanley, happy to be included, didn't notice their hushed tones. He simply thought they were joyfully anticipating the meal. He imagined a field shimmering with morning dew. When they arrived, the field looked just as wonderful as promised. The ground was soft, and tiny green shoots poked through the dark soil, hinting at the treasures below. Stanley landed with a soft thump, his long legs sinking slightly into the freshly turned earth. He eagerly began to peck at the delicious seeds, his tail feathers gently swaying in the breeze. The cranes quickly joined him, their beaks busy. Suddenly, something brushed against Stanley's long legs. He tried to take a step, but his feet felt strangely stuck. A low, unsettling thump echoed across the field. Panic began to bubble in his chest as he realized a fine, almost invisible mesh was winding around his legs and neck. The friendly cranes around him also squawked in alarm, flapping their wings frantically. Just as the birds struggled, a shadow fell over the field. A sturdy farmer, with a kind-faced expression but firm demeanor, approached. He wore a straw hat and worn, blue overalls carrying a large basket. His weathered hands moved with purpose as he surveyed his net. Stanley's heart pounded with fright. The stork lifted his long, elegant neck and pleaded with the farmer, his voice trembling slightly. "Oh, kind sir, please let me go," he cried. "I am a stork, and we are known for being honest and good-hearted birds. I would never steal your seeds." He hoped the farmer would understand. "I didn't know these cranes were going to take your precious plants." The farmer looked at the stork with a thoughtful but firm expression. "You might be a very good bird." "Indeed, Mr. Stork," the farmer replied, his voice calm but steady. "However, I found you right here, tangled with these thieving cranes." He shook his head slowly, a hint of sadness in his eyes. "You were with them, and so you must share their punishment." Stanley's heart sank with a heavy thump. He hadn't meant any harm, but he understood the farmer's words. He had chosen to join the cranes, and now he had to face the consequences, even if he himself was innocent of stealing. A deep sigh escaped him. Even good intentions can lead to trouble if you're not careful about your companions. And so, the stork learned a very important lesson that day. It reminded him that you are known by the company you keep. Even if your heart is good, people will often judge you by the friends you choose. Always pick your companions wisely, for their actions can affect you too. Everyone should be careful about who they spend their time with.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.